Good cold brew is less bitter than hot coffee, which means that the subtle flavors in the coffee beans can shine. And cold brew is now readily available in most coffee shops. But if you make your own at home, you can tailor it to your taste by using your favorite coffee beans. Plus, you can make it as strong or as weak as you want. After testing multiple methods of making cold brew at home, this is our favorite. For this recipe, we use a 1-to-1 ratio of coffee beans to water. So if you're using 3.5 cups of coffee beans, you'll use 3.5 cups of water. And how much you use of each will depend on the size of your French press. Coarsely grind the medium roast coffee beans in a coffee grinder. You might need to do this in batches. Don't do this too far in advance or use pre-ground coffee. You want to use freshly ground whole beans right before you're ready to brew. In a large French press, add the coffee grounds and room temperature filtered water. Stir to combine. Let the coffee sit for 10 minutes in order to allow a layer of ground coffee to form on the top. Stir it again to recombine the water and the grounds. Cover the French press with plastic wrap. Let the coffee sit at room temperature for 24 hours. After 24 hours, line a fine mesh strainer with a coffee filter. Set the strainer over a large liquid measuring cup. Place the lid on the press. Slowly and evenly, press the plunger down on the grounds in order to separate them from the coffee concentrate. Pour the concentrate into the prepared strainer. This might take a few minutes. You can use a ladle or a spoon to gently stir the remaining liquid in the strainer to help it filter through. Line a large bowl with a triple layer of cheesecloth, with the cheesecloth overhanging the edge of the bowl. Transfer the grounds from the French press to the cheesecloth. Gather the edges of the cheesecloth together and twist. Then, holding the pouch over the strainer, firmly squeeze the grounds until the liquid no longer runs freely from the pouch. Discard the grounds. Store the concentrate in a jar for up to 1 week. To make iced coffee, pour equal parts coffee and filtered water into a glass over ice. Add a pinch of kosher salt. And this is optional, but we found it enhances the natural sweetness of the roast coffee. Give the coffee a quick stir to help dissolve the salt. Add creamer or milk if you like. This method saves you money and time, since you no longer have to stop at your local coffee shop.